And Hyderabad's Cyberabad Police has cracked what can be called, or what they're calling, is India's biggest data theft. The case has been transferred to an SIT now, and they say data of nearly 66 crore individuals, organizations, 24 states and 8 metropolitan cities were being sold by a Faridabad, Haryana-based accused through a website called Inspire Webs. What does this mean? Should we be worried? Umar Sudhir has the details.
Data, we say, is the new oil, and in this case perhaps the biggest threat, because like the Cyberabad Commissioner pointed out to NDTV, saying that data is in fact being used for committing all the cyber crimes in the different categories. What is now unraveled by the Cyberabad Police, in fact the second exposure just within a week, is perhaps going to be qualifying as not just India's biggest data theft ever, but the world's biggest, he says, because 66.9 crore individuals, their personal and confidential data, as well as of organizations in 104 categories. This is over 24 states and 8 metro cities that has been now found with one individual who was operating out of Haryana in Faridabad, and he was operating a website through which he was selling all this data. What is coming forth is very, very frightening, because it's simply mind-boggling, I must say, because they are saying that this person had data of students belonging to Byju's and Vedantus, as we know, in which the students all enroll. There are about 1.84 lakh cab users in 8 metro cities. Their data was present. 4.5 lakh salaried employees in 6 cities, Gujarat state. Then GST consumer and customer data in major organizations like GST, that's Pan India, RTO again, the transport organization, Amazon, Netflix, YouTube, Paytm, PhonePe, BigBasket, BookMyShow, Instagram, Zomato, Policy Bazaar, Upstock. So everybody, virtually all their data is available with just this one person we are talking about, and there must be several hundreds of individuals who could be operating in a very similar manner. This is something that's been unraveled now by the Cyberabad Police. I must point out that there is also data of defense personnel, government employees, demat accounts, mobile numbers of high worth individuals, NEET students, credit card and debit card details, all that, software engineers, all different categories, Truecaller, telecom data, trading and stockbroking, consultancy services of crores of individuals, confidential data of defense personnel. All this is coming in this one database that the Cyberabad Police has found. So 3 things that I must point out. The Cyberabad Commissioner was pointing this out to NDTV, saying that data is something that is very personal and you need to secure it, and that very data is being stolen either with consent or without consent, and it is being weaponized against the individuals themselves. In this, in fact, list that they have put out, they even have a category of just housewives in Bengaluru, women in Bengaluru, senior citizens. So you can imagine how vulnerable people can be when their data is being used against them for committing crimes as well. What the kind of protection do we have against it? Of course, there's the IT rules are there, which are of course being flouted again, and there is also a data privacy bill which is pending, and perhaps time that there is a public debate to raise awareness as well as have the laws in place so that the agencies in fact have the teeth to deal with this.